Hi guys! In today's video, I am showing you guys how I do my everyday makeup look, which is pretty much this right here. Super cute, super simple, super easy. But yeah, let's just get started on the makeup tutorial. I just washed my face, so now I just have to put my hair back and do my skin prep. The first product that I use for my skin prep is this. This is the Merit Great Skin Serum. Oh my god. I love this serum so much. So for moisturizer, I just go with my Tatcha, the water cream moisturizer. This is definitely the best skin prep. It gives me flawless makeup every single time, and my skin feels so good under my makeup, and also it doesn't break me out. So even better. We have this. Our skin is super glowy, super good, but it's still not enough, okay? It's not enough. So like I said, I do have oily skin, but I still want my skin to feel hydrated, you know? Like, I just don't want it to be greasy looking, but you can still have hydrated skin even if you have oily skin. So all these products have helped me just keep the dewiness on my skin without having to make it oily. And oh, what I'm using now is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So this is like a primer and moisturizer in one, and this is perfect for me because I just don't like primers, even though this is a primer technically. But like whenever I tried some primers, I just didn't like it. I feel like my foundation didn't like lay on right. So I just I would stop using them. Okay, so now that we have skin ready and set to go, I let it lay on my skin for a little bit so just my skin can soak it up more. While I'm letting it just soak up, I go in with a little rag, one of my makeup wraps, and just kind of take the excess products off my eyebrow hairs. I want to go in with my Got to Be Glue gel. Got to be glued or glue? Got to Be Glued gel for my eyebrows. And whenever I have a lot of like skincare on my eyebrows, they kind of just don't hold the same. So I have to kind of like, you know, take off a little bit of the skincare and then go in with the glue. Okay, so I just used this little spoolie brush from the NYX, the brow glue. I kind of didn't like this product, so I just kind of dumped it all out and just filled it in with this. I kind of can't fill it in anymore, so I just go in like with the little spoolie. I just go in with the tiniest amount. I used to go in with a lot of product, but they just get really white and crusty. So I just do like the minimum amount, and then if I need some more hold after, then I just go with like a regular brow gel. But okay, so right now I just kind of go crazy with this, let it settle for a little bit, and then I brush them up and outward so I can start getting the shape of what I want my brow to be. Okay, so now that they look somewhat the same, I mean, as close as they're gonna get, because they're not getting better than this. Oh yeah, if you guys have any recommendations on like how to grow my eyebrows and eyelashes out, let me know in the comments below, because I really need to know, because my eyelashes, I feel like they just kind of got stuck, and I feel like my lashes used to be longer, so I want to grow them out, and obviously my eyebrow needs to grow out, so let me know. So now that we have our eyebrows set, I am gonna go ahead and carve them out. So I just do the bottom. For that, I'm using the Huda Beauty Bow Filter Concealer. This is in the shade 3.5 Neutral. Yeah, just put a little bit in the back of my hand, and with a brush, a flat brush, I go ahead and start carving them out. Okay, so something like this, nice and carved out. So now we can go ahead and do this eyebrow. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the best that they're gonna get. So now we are ready for foundation. So for foundation, I am using the one and only Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. This is in the shade 3N2 Wheat. I like going in with my little stainless steel spatula and just kind of grabbing a little bit, because I used to go in with like my sponge, but I feel like it would just, one, waste a lot of product, and two, it would just be too much product, you know? So now I just go in like this, and if I need a little more coverage, then I just go in with a little bit afterwards, just wherever I need it. So now we go in on this side. Okay, so now that we have foundation done, oh my god, you guys can see how glowy my skin still looks even after foundation. Like, I mean, you guys can clearly see that skin prep is probably like the main thing that you have to really get to perfection while doing your glam, because like you can't have an ugly startup and then expect everything else to be looking okay, you know? Okay, now that foundation is blended, I am gonna go in with my cream bronzer. This is the Merit bronzer balm in the shade Leo, and I just go in my hand for a little bit, just warm it up. Go in right here, warm it up again, the tip of my nose, warm it up again, and then now you can close it up. And whatever I have on my hand is what I use for my cheeks. So I just go ahead and use my brush and blend it in before I apply it on my face. Just, you know, grab the top half and then start pressing in. Right now is probably the only time when I don't do full-on bronzer because I love to be bronzed. Okay, now that bronzer is on, we go in with blush. For blush, I am using my Rare Beauty blush in Bliss. I really like going in with this one just because I feel like it's such like a transition shade for like blush. You could just leave this as your blush, but I like going in with more. Okay, now that we have the blush blended out, now I'm gonna go in with another blush, and this one is the Patrick Ta blush in the shade She's Flushed. So it's the one that looks like this. Super cute. Ooh. Yeah, so it comes with a cream and a powder. And I usually do the method that he does, but I feel like right now for winter, it just doesn't really make sense that you would look really dewy, you know? Like, your skin have a little bit of glow, but like dewiness is more for like the summer. So I kind of just leave the Patrick Ta method for the summertime. Okay, now I'm just getting everything ready for my under eye, because now we are gonna keep going with concealer. And for concealer, I am using the same one that I used to carve my eyebrows out. So the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in the shade 3.5N. And for powders, I use 3. To set my concealer, literally right away after I blend it, I use my Huda Beauty powder in the shade, oh, I think this one is Pound Cake, in the shade Pound Cake. Then right after I finish off setting my concealer, I let it bake, and for that I use my Huda Beauty powder in Cherry Blossom Cake, obviously the pink one. And then after that I set the rest of my face with the Laura Mercier powder. Okay, so now I just go in with my concealer. This one is almost running out. Thank God I have a backup because I can't run out. So I use a brush and I literally use like the smallest amount. Literally, look at this dot. I used to go in with a lot of concealer, but now it's just like, it's just not necessary. And plus, my under eye creases a lot, and with more product, it obviously just creases more. So yeah. So for this, I just go in right here first. Gonna just do like a little triangle right here like this, and then up like this. So literally just like this, and right away I start blending. Okay, so now that it's blended out, I go in with my powder puff, Pound Cake. Gonna take the excess off right here, and then on my hand, I again just warm up the product again, make sure that there isn't any like weird clumps on the powder puff. Make sure it's like this. Okay, I finished blending any creases that might have started up, and again with the powder. And just like that, it's set. So right after it's set, I go in with my Cherry Blossom powder. I kind of don't worry about taking the excess off. I mean, a little bit, but not really, because like, I mean, it's baking, so I grabbed a little bit. I put it on my, under my eye, and then drag it out pretty much everywhere where I applied concealer, and like that. So now, trust the process. So now I leave it like this, and now I can do the other eye. So let me just do that really quick. Okay, so now that my under eye is baking, now I go in with my translucent powder, La Mercier, and my powder puff, the same one that I used for the first step for my under eye. Then stamp it on my forehead. I do my forehead first because it's the one that I feel like needs to just keep the powder on there for longer, because it's pretty much the one spot that always starts really just like getting oily faster. Okay, then I go ahead and put powder over here. Right now, I'm just pretty much taking off the excess powder everywhere, tapping on whatever spots I didn't get with the powder. Okay, now we can keep going with bronzer, and for powder bronzer, I am obviously using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I mean, come on, you guys know that I have always used this bronzer. I've tried different bronzers and it just doesn't work. But okay, now that bronzer is on, I just lightly, you know, did a little bit of bronzer. Now we can go in with blush. Actually, no, let's wait for blush. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyes. So for eyes, it's gonna be something super simple. Whenever I do like, you know, my everyday glam, I just kind of put bronzer on my eyes, and it for some reason makes it seem like I tried. So I'm using the Butter Bronzer again, but this is my old one. I don't wanna use my new one for my eyes. First, I put it all over my eyelid, and then whatever is left, I just blend it out, you know, just over here, blend it out the outer corner, you know, just like this. It just gives you like the perfect pop of color. So like this. Now we can go in with blush, because I can't do the bottom of my eye until I have blush done. So now for blush, oh my gosh, sorry, I didn't even tell you guys the shade of my bronzer, but the shade for my base bronzer and my eye bronzer is the same shade. It's the deep bronzer one. So yeah, and for blush, I am using this shade, the pink shade on the UVS Plays Blush Duo Volume 2. I just really like this pink. It's like so perfect. Look. This is what we're looking like. It's super cute. Now that blush is done, now we can finally remove the bake under our eye. I'm just gonna use a brush. So with the same bronzer, I just go in the bottom and just kind of like smoke it out. Okay, now that the eyes are pretty much done, now I can fill in my eyebrows. So to fill in my eyebrows, I am gonna use the ABH Brow Powder Duo. This is in the shade Ebony. Looks like this. I love this. I don't know why I didn't try this before. I love it. Okay, well, this is the best that my eyebrows are gonna get. I mean, we can't really do anything about it until they grow out. So we're just leaving it. Now that eyebrows are done, we can finally go ahead and set our face. So to set our face, we are obviously using the one and only D-Slick Urban Decay Setting Spray. Right now, I am just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes, do mascara off camera, and then I'll come back so we can do our lip combo together, and then we will be done. So yeah, let me just go ahead and do this, and I'll be back. Okay, we are back and lashes are done. I feel like I just curled them a little bit and kind of put like a light layer of mascara just because I don't want it to be like boom lashes and then like the face is just simple. But yeah, so now let's go ahead and do our lip. For lip liner, I am using the ABH lip liner. This is in the shade Sandstone. Okay, lip liner is on, and I should really have sharpened it, but it's kind of too late now, so whatever. For lipstick, I am using the Fenty lip gloss. I don't know what shade it is. Fenty Glow, is that the shade? It says Fenty Glow here, so I am thinking that is the shade. So yeah, so just a little bit of this. I love how pink it is. Now we are actually done. Oh my god, it looks so cute. Oh my god, it looks so good. So now let me just take my pasadores off. My hair is definitely more of like I didn't like blow it out or anything today. I just kind of showered yesterday and did like a more messy look today. I just kind of curled it in like random places so it would look like messy. You know that look that Kylie Jenner has been having with her hair? I kind of wanted to do that, but then it kind of didn't turn out, but I mean, it still looks really good. But yeah, guys, so this is it for the tutorial. This is the finished look. You guys like it? I really hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video, and if you guys did, then please make sure to give this video a like, and if you're not already, then please make sure to subscribe. You guys obviously know where the button is. Thank you guys so much for watching and keeping up, and I really hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.